Cassie. Saw you pulling into the parking lot. Yeah. I just got here. Cord stopped by the house.
Did he?
Yeah, he's a wreck.
I guess he told you, huh?
You're pregnant with Todd's baby. That's why you married him.
Cassie, look.
Oh, Blair, how could you do such a thing to Cord? My God, they don't come any better than that. And Todd, think about what he's done. How could you possibly sleep with him while you're dating Cord? Never mind, let yourself get pregnant. My God, what are you trying to do? Purposely ruin your life?
It just doesn't make any sense, Vicky. After everything that David Vickers has done to you, done to this family, and you just drop the charges against him? Now, what is going on here?
Cord, there is nothing going on. I mean, there's certainly no big secrets, if that's what you're thinking.
But you just let him go.
Cord, look, I realize that David has put you through a lot.
And Tina.
Yes, and Tina. She's behaved very badly, and I'm so disappointed in her.
Well, that makes two of us. Look, don't get me wrong. The last thing I'm doing is trying to explain Tina's actions. But, you know, what I meant was David Vickers has done a lot to her.
Oh, of course. I couldn't agree more.
So then why isn't he in jail? Why is he walking around free?
Oh, Cord. Cord, you would be so surprised. Do you know just the short time that man has spent in jail? He's completely changed.
Vicky, he is conning you. Can't you see that? He is conning you.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you like that.
No, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I understand you are very upset.
Well, I know that this has been tough on you, too, this whole thing.
Cord, it's been awful. Just awful. Sloane's death, Joey and Dorian, is all so upsetting. It's so draining.
So is that it? You don't want to face another trial?
I have certainly had my fill of courtrooms and publicity. I think it would be so hard on the family.
Yeah, I realize that.
Despite that, I would obviously like to see justice done because I am equally as angry as you are, though I may not show it all the time.
Is that why you changed your mind?
Cord, I went to see David in jail before I pressed charges against him. I swear to you, he is completely changed. He is contrite. It's almost like he's a broken man. You know that seemingly endless charm of his, the swagger and the arrogance? It is gone, all gone, truly.
For now.
No, I think it is for much longer. Besides that, now there is no way that he can get his hands on the trust fund that, you know, Father set up for the illegitimate son.
Well, that is one good thing, at least.
Yes, it certainly is. And there is a lot more. David confessed.
To what, exactly?
To everything. Most important of all, he confessed that he has been using Tina.
What did he say?
He said he never loved her. She was merely a pawn that he was using to get his hands on the money.
Hey, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, God, I hate you.
Why? What'd I ever do to you?
This whole thing, it's all your fault. You know, if you never would have been born, none of this would have happened. I just wish we never found out. Forget it.
No, I'm not gonna forget it. You and David Vickers have been snooping around my whole life. All a bunch of secrets and lies. Now, what's going on? You tell me. I want some answers.
Let go
Talk.
of me. Look, I'm not the one you should be mad at. Blame David Vickers. It's all his fault. He pretended he was you.
You mean what? What are you talking about? He wasn't pretending to be me. He was trying to pass himself off as your brother, Victor Lord's son. And what does that have to do with me? Wait a minute. What do you say? That's me? Is that what you're saying? That I'm the son of Victor Lord?
have a special delivery for Miss Margaret Saybrook?
Well, you can call me Marty, but it's Brooke. Say Brooke.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, miss.
That must be for me, then.
Must be. Where would you like me to put it?
Oh, actually, I don't know if it's a good idea if you come in right now. I'm not alone.
I thought you said you were going to be studying.
I know. I am studying. I'm just not studying alone. And I'm not exactly dressed for company.
You look fine to me, but hey, if you're busy, I'll just leave this with you, and then I'll...
You know
I'll
what?
take off.
Actually, can you come in? I think it's about time that you two meet. We've sort of become a couple.
Okay.
Dylan Moody. Meet Edgar. Edgar, meet Dylan.
Very, very fine. Hello, Edgar. Nice to meet you. You're looking just, great.
You think so? Because I have been a little worried. Everything he has been doing lately has been a little scattered.
Yes, he does look a bit disjointed here, doesn't he?
I make no bones about it. He needs a lot of help.
Oh, here. Care package for you, but it looks like Edgar could use it more. Why Edgar, by the way?
Edgar Allan Poe, what else?
Ah, yes.
So what did you
Makes
bring
sense, I
old
guess.
Eddie and me?
Well, let's see here. I brought you some ginseng for energy.
I need it.
Okay. Carrots for sharp vision.
And cookies!
Yes, peanut butter cookies.
Fiber?
Yes, Luna's recipe. Nothing better.
Thanks.
Looks like Edgar could use some of those, something to stick to his ribs, huh?
He could use something to stick to his ribs. Actually, I was just about to give him a clavicle or two.
Here.
I think he looks a little naked without
Here,
it.
here. Please, let me do that.
You know where they go?
Sure, there doesn't everybody.
You are a constant surprise, Mr. Moody.
Well, yeah. Clavicles are my specialty.
Go for it. This I gotta see.
All right.
So David finally admitted that he was just using Tina to get to the money.
Absolutely.
Man, that guy's a piece of work. Does Tina know?
Obviously, I knew that once Tina heard David's confession, well, she would be done with him. And then he would be out of all of our lives forever. So, Cord, I made a deal with him. I told him that I would agree not to press charges against him if he would agree to confess everything to Tina. Everything. He was more than willing to do that, of course.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Not only that, he volunteered to go and get a divorce just as quickly as possible.
Of course he's going to agree to that, especially now that he knows he's not going to get any money out of Tina. Wait a minute. Do you trust him? How do you know that he's going to go to Tina and come clean? Because I know that there's no way she's going to believe it if she hears it from anyone else.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%, which is why I insisted on being present.
He already told her?
Yes.
What was her reaction?
Oh, God, she was devastated, of course.
Was she all right?
One can only hope. Cord, it was pathetic. It was pitiful to see her standing there sobbing, racked with sobs, tears pouring down her cheeks. She was absolutely inconsolable, particularly because she's realized that she is losing her children because of a man who never cared for them or her even the slightest bit.
Why does she keep doing stuff like this, Vicky? I don't understand it.
Cord, I have to tell you something. A big part of my depression recently has been because I have been in despair over the thought of Tina, so bereft without those children. She loves them so much.
You know, Vicky, my deciding to file for sole custody, that wasn't an easy decision for me.
I know it wasn't. I have to tell you the truth. Look, the reason that I dealt with David the way that I did is because I was so hoping that you would reconsider. But, Cord, you don't want to put CJ and Sarah through a court battle. Tina loves them and they love her. Believe me, if I know anything at all about love, I know that. And you know perfectly well when she's not under the influence of somebody awful like David, she's a wonderful mother to them. You know she is. Look, we all make mistakes. We all have lapses in judgment sometimes, all of us.
I don't know. Maybe with all this new stuff about David, I don't know. Maybe I'll think. I don't know.
Cord, He is completely out of her life. Don't you think you could forgive her just one more time?
I don't know, Vicky. Right now, I just don't know what it is I'm gonna do about Tina.
Get out of my
No,
way.
I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers.
You ruined my life.
Victor,
and I
you're my
hate
old
you.
man.
Everything I ever wanted I
Answer
lost
me.
because of you.
Am I the
Get out
son
of
of
my
Victor
way.
Lord? No, am I the son of Victor Lord? You answer me now.
Yes.
How can I be the son of Victor Lord? I'm gonna get me some answers.
Cassie, how can you say something like that to me? You make it sound simpler than it is.
Will you just tell me one thing? Are you really pregnant with Todd's child?
Yes.
Blair!
Look. All right. So I slept with Todd when I was seeing Cord. Are you happy now? Why don't you just go home to your devoted husband and your precious little boy and leave me alone, all right? Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I know. I sound like your mother.
There's another side to this story.
Well, tell me.
Cord was never there for me. When I needed him, he was off saving Tina from some disaster. Or he was telling me his kids had to come first, were more important, or he was sledding with his kids. Did he ever put me first? He said that I was first, but I didn't come first. Not once. Not once did I come first, Cassie. Well, I can't live like that, all right? Just once. I would like to be first in someone's life. I would like just once to come first.
You deserve that.
Yeah. Oh, Blair deserves that. That's why Cord went off to save Tina,
Now,
didn't
listen,
he?
this mess with David Vickers, I think it's an unusual situation.
Oh, come on, Cassie. Get real. Unusual, it's always unusual when it comes to Tina.
Well, I know it seems like that.
Because it is.
Okay, Blair, let's forget about Tina. What about you?
Me, what about me?
Well, don't you think this thing with Todd is...
What, are you going to say it's stupid?
Well, no, well, it's reckless.
Cassie, you don't understand. Cord dumped me. He dumped me over and over again. So maybe this thing with Todd was reckless. Look, I'm not denying that, but I'm right now, I just have to do what I think is right for the baby.
Why do you always do this to yourself? First with Max.
Max, well, there you go. I came in second with him, too, didn't I?
No, not at the beginning. He loved you. But you didn't trust him.
Yes, I did.
To take care of your mother?
Come on, that was different.
So you go off and you marry Asa for his money.
Well, look, I paid for that, too.
And now you're doing the same thing. You found Cord. He backed you. He defended you.
I know.
But you didn't trust him.
I didn't trust him because he was off chasing after Tina.
No, he was concerned about Tina. They've got 2 children, remember? But he loved you. He loves you. And now you're Mrs. Todd Manning. Blair, when are you going to start to trust the people who love you?
I'm just trying to do the right thing, but... Oh, Cassie, please. Please. Don't you turn against me, too.
I'm here to see Kevin's mom. No. I'm here to see Victoria Lord Buchanan, whatever.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time.
Tell it's her brother. He wants to talk to her.
Stay right here. What do you want?
I thought we'd have a little talk about our father, Victor Lord.
When a stranger gets too close,
Hubbard, how do you know my name?
how can you protect your family
I'm not bossing you around, Frank. I just wish you to stay away from
You
this
made that kind of clear, okay?
if they don't want to be protected?
This is crazy.
All the drama and half the time loving. No one's been able to stop her,
I truly believe I'm going to win.
so they've joined forces.
Janet's had her day in court. Now it's your turn.
Now the war begins.
You're gonna be sorry you ganged up on me because I'm gonna make you pay.
All My Children. It's more than a storyline, it's a legacy.
Very attractive.
Yes, I thought so.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that clavicles are your specialty.
You mean that's not where they go?
Get in the way of the ears, don't you think? Give you a hint, though. They're also called the collarbone.
Oh. Well, hey, maybe I'm just a footman, huh?
Now, if you're a footman, then where's your coach?
Ah, ha, ha, very funny. You stick to medicine. So, let's see. We would put this foot on first because it is his best foot, huh?
Always put the best foot forward.
Yes, definitely. How about another cookie?
I think I need one.
Okay. Put your best foot forward, huh? My mom used to say things like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stuff, haste makes waste, and a stitch in time saves 9, and all sorts of those things.
What was your mom like?
My mom was, strong. Very strong. She had to be after my father passed away.
Was she beautiful?
Yes, I thought she was. Of course, I was only 11 when she passed away, but, I'll tell you something about her. She had a way of making anyone feel very, very special.
Well, knowing you and Luna, I can only imagine that she had wonderful values, too.
Oh, yeah. She did.
Wish I'd met her.
I do, too.
You must miss her.
Sometimes. Sure I do. You know what I'd do if she was here?
No, what?
I would take you right down there to North Carolina so you can meet her.
Strange, don't you think, how we both lost our parents so young? Kind of missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
But we each had things that the other one didn't.
I reckon. But hey, it's not so bad, because, well, now we have things to share.
Tina's still not in. What did I do? Oh, wait, maybe I should be worried and say, what did you do?
Well, got lucky, that's what. When I found you, heaven always made it so easy on you. My involvement with Blair, the gambling. You know, sometimes I just don't use the good sense that God has gave me.
Did she give you any?
Yeah, she did. Just enough to make one good choice in my life. The right choice.
Me.
That's right. Listen, since you can't get a hold of Tina, I'm going to try to track down Cord again.
All right. Back told him that's what I love about you.
What's that?
The way you care about your friend. Honey, you stay warm out there, all right?
Yeah.
I'll bundle you up.
I sure will. Listen, you be sure to keep an eye on frickin' Frack in there, huh?
Oh, I will.
I'll be home soon.
Bye, honey. Oh, what? Honey, what?
Everything. I lost everything. Everything in the whole world. I just lost it all.
Our father? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'm Victor Lord's son. How's that? Is that clear enough? I'm the bastard son that David Vickers was pretending to be.
That's not possible.
Think again.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, a long list. But mostly Tina, our sister. She ran off at the mouth and she told me point blank.
Tina is an idiot.
No. No, I'm the idiot. Because it kept slamming me in the face again and again and again, and all I did was say, duh. Yeah, but it all makes sense now. You see, David Vickers, he wanted to be my best buddy, me, the leper of Lambview. Oh, yeah, he wanted to be friends with me, all right. The only reason he wanted to be friends was so he could ask me stupid questions about what I was like when I was a little kid.
You're absolutely sure about this?
Ask Tina. She was in on it, too. Matter of fact, makes me think you might have known.
Me? I am stunned by what you're telling me.
Well, then, it's time to wise up, then, isn't it?
Yes, I would say it's time to reassess a number of things. Why are you here?
Why am I here? Why am I here? Because I've got a lot of questions, that's why. About my mother? About this sleazebag guy that's supposed to be our dad? I mean, what kind of family is it that I'm supposed to be stuck in? Who was this Lord of the Banner, anyway? What kind of a man was he?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Blair, I'm not turning on you. I want to help, believe me. But you have to at least talk to Cord. I'm telling you, he loves you, and he's a wreck.
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Well, you found me. Look, Max, I'm really not in the mood for this tonight, so I'll see you later.
Whoa, hang on here. I think I got a beer with your name on it.
Yeah, well, look, I think I'd just rather be someplace else.
Right? Oh, is Blair's here? Come on, you just walked in.
Okay, all right. Thanks. How's Luna doing?
Oh, she's doing good.
Good.
What'll it be? Let's have a couple beers. Sure. Yeah, Luna's doing fine, except for a hysterical visit you just had from your ex-wife.
Ah, well, that's because David Vickers isn't in jail anymore, and Vicky's not going to press charges.
Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't want to deal with the mess of a trial.
So what's the deal with Tina?
Vicky gets David to come clean about what was going on with Tina. He goes to Tina and he tells her, well, I didn't really love you. I was just using you so I can get all that money.
Oh, no wonder she's hysterical.
Yeah, right. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to get the divorce. And now Vicky wants me to drop that custody suit against Tina.
And?
You know, Tina has not made any good decisions lately.
Well, Tina's never been known for making good decisions. She got pretty bad judgment, except when it comes to yours truly.
I guess my judgment has been all that great. What is it with me? Why do I keep putting my faith in women who end up sticking a knife in my back?
Look, Cord, don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Oh, come on, it's true, Max. What kind of a jerk am I? I keep believing everything that they say to me. I put all my faith in them. I forgive them every time they screw up. Where does that leave me, huh?
What's the point? The point is, I'm scared for you. This thing with Todd. Don't you know that it's dangerous?
Todd's not dangerous.
Oh, Blair, come on. I'm the one who sat next to Marty Saybrook after her rape. I did. Todd is a very dangerous man.
You don't even know him like I know him, Cassie.
Blair!
Okay, so the guy's got a few problems. I won't deny that. I'm telling you, Cassie, he has been a good friend to me, and he cares about this baby. And he didn't have to marry me, but he did. And what? What are you looking at?
Okay, so let's just say that you didn't know about this. I know you're not exactly thrilled to find out, but I got some questions about my mother. Did you know her?
Look, Todd, I really think we should talk later when you've had a chance to
You are not
calm.
going to get rid of me.
That was not to my intention.
Who was she? Come on.
Well, you have to understand that I only have David Vickers' word for what supposedly happened, and he is hardly a reliable source. But according to him, Victor Lord had 2 children with his mistress, Irene Manning, and she apparently gave the male child to, I don't know, a cousin of hers or something, and his wife, Barbara.
Did you know her?
Who, Barbara?
No, Irene. The woman who gave me away.
Yes.
What was she like?
Todd, she's dead. And Victor is dead. Why do this to yourself?
Because I want to know, that's why. Now, look, you may think that I'm scum. You and your whole family may think that I'm scum, but I got some answers coming my way. All right, now, let's just... Victor Lord and Irene Manning, they pawned me off to some guy who hated my guts. And let me tell you, Peter Manning screwed me up, but good. But I got some questions about Irene. I mean, well, how did she meet this guy, Victor? Why didn't he marry her? How come you knew her?
Well, what difference does that make?
It makes a difference because I want to know. That's why it makes a difference.
We were best friends in college.
You two went to college together? You two were the same age?
Yes.
Victor Lord was putting it to his daughter's best friend?
I think you better leave this alone.
What kind of a sicko was this guy?
I mean it. Leave it alone.
So what'd you mean about, both of us having things that the other one didn't?
Well, I guess for me, biggest thing would be family. I mean, you had one, I didn't.
Yeah, but you weren't poor, and that counts, too.
Sure. Sometimes. I only remember being alone. I mean, I didn't even have any brothers and sisters to share with or take care of or even fight with. I grew up feeling pretty sorry for myself and taking it out on everybody.
So, what happened?
Well, after I was raped, I just had a lot of anger, a lot of hatred inside, and I wanted revenge. I mean, I wanted Todd to suffer the way I had suffered, and that is all I thought about. And then, well, one night, he apologized to me, but for real. Because he had seen what his anger had done to me, and it released me, I guess. Let me see what my anger was doing to me. And that's when I started to let go. And it worked.
You know what? You're gonna make one incredible doctor.
Why?
Because you're so full of compassion. And that's a rare quality.
Thanks.
Well, hey, I'd like to stay here all night, but, like my mom used to say, two's company, three's a crowd.
Well, Edgar, he's very open-minded.
I'm sure he is, but I have to get on back to roadies, and I know that you've got to study, so I'll just Grab my coat and take off, okay?
Thanks. Thanks for the care package.
You're welcome.
And maybe soon we could put the skeletons in the closet and go out and have some fun, just the two of us.
Just the two of us, huh? Yeah, I like that. Good night.
I hate him. I just hate him. I risked everything for David, and now Cord wants to take away CJ and Sarah. I can't let that happen. I would die if anything happened to CJ and Sarah and he'd take them away.
Oh, Lord. Okay, honey, look. Come on. Sit down right over here. Sit down. Oh, Lord. Do you want me to talk to Cord? I know how much those kids mean to you. He does, too.
Would you?
Of course I will. I'll talk to him, and it's just everything's going to work out fine. It will. You wait and see.
Well, David won't be back.
Well, that's good.
Because I told Todd Manning he's the real heir.
Todd Manning is the what?
He's the real heir. Victor Lord's son. My real brother. Well, at least David won't see a penny of that money unless he marries me, which he already did, but he's not going to get any money.
Tina, wait just a minute. Todd Manning is Victor Lord's what?
Son. Can you believe it?
You told me the real heir was dead.
Well, he isn't.
That makes you and Todd.
We're brother and sister. Isn't that the worst? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Cassie, it wasn't easy coming up with this decision, making this decision. There were other choices that would have been much easier. Like what? Well, I could have told Cord that the baby was his. Well, I could have, but I didn't. I didn't. It wouldn't have been fair to or Todd or the baby. Cassie, I know that we can make this work. I know that we can, but I need you. I need you to stand beside me, Cassie. But I know that if you can't, I'll understand. Look, I know that this was reckless. I'm not going to deny that, but right now truly, I want to do the right thing for this baby.
Pregnant? Oh, man, she really knows how to twist a knife, doesn't she?
Yeah, well, that's how my gut feels about it.
She's going out with you, and she gets pregnant by Todd. Incredible.
Yeah, it was hard to believe when I first heard it, too.
Well, I don't blame you. Now, knowing Blair the way I do, there's something else going on here.
Leave it alone. Are you kidding me?
No, I am not. You don't know what kind of things you might be stirring up.
Oh, it'll get stirred up, all right. It'll be all over town. Are you kidding me? You, me, Tina, we all got the same father, and he's hopping under the covers with your college roommate. And then leaving it to her to figure out what to do when the kiddies come along. I don't want to deal with this. Just throwing away like garbage. You know something? Now that I think about it, this might just be a good thing, right? I mean, now when people say that Todd Manning's a total screw-up, at least I can say, hey, look who my father was.
I don't think I can deal with
It's amazing that you came out to be halfway normal. I mean, my life's totally screwed up, and Tina, whoa, she doesn't exactly have it all together.
I'm not going to deal with this. I can't.
I mean, I don't really blame her, you know, you think about it. You find out that your father was sleeping with young girls, girls young enough to be their daughter, and then one of them turns out to be mine. This is really weird stuff when you think about it.
I can't do this.
What's the matter? You don't like talking about Daddy and all the fun he had hopping in the sack with all his little girlfriends? Nothing wrong with sex, huh?
I got no problem with sex. Sex is just fine.
Okay.
Sex is like part of everybody's personality. What's the matter? You don't know that?
Hey, where you going?
I gotta get take it easy, thanks. Appreciate it.
Court. You know, you never cease to amaze me. Just when I think you've done your worst, I realize how much I've underestimated you. I just want you to know that I hope you get what you're after out of Todd. Because you just threw away the best man you could ever hope for.
Thank you. Just tell me what to do. Because I don't know what to do. Just tell me, what is it I can do? Well, I know. I've lied, and I schemed and got involved with David, who lied and schemed, and he did all these horrible and bad things. But I loved him. I just loved him, and I would have done anything for him. But I'm stupid. Why did I do it? I'm just stupid. I don't know why I did this. You should just kick me out of here. I'm awful.
No, you know, you are not. What you have been through is awful. And what you did was awful, but that does not make you an awful person. And I want to help you. I really do. I just wish I knew how.
Well, there's nothing anybody can do.
Oh, now that is not true. There is something that you can do. You got to convince Cord and everybody else, honey, that you have changed, and I mean really changed. Because if you don't, I don't know how you're going to convince Cord to let you keep CJ and Sarah.
You know, personally, I am totally fed up with everybody in this town running off at the mouth about what a monster Victor Lord was. Who gives a damn? Let me give you some advice. Grow up. Deal with it. Everybody else in this house has. So what is your problem, huh? Besides, you got no idea what that old guy was capable of.
Yeah? Why don't you tell me?
Nah, you're not going to hear it from me. Relax, I'm doing you a favor by not opening my mouth. Do yourself a favor. Forget about Daddy, you know. He really wasn't worth wasting your time on.
I don't get it.
What?
You. I can't figure you out.
So don't try. Believe me, you like ain't a part of any family I ever came from. I hope you ain't planning to be.
I'm out of here. I got what I came for. You know what? I think I got a little more than I came for.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. Oh! Yeah!
Welcome back, Nicky. Long time no see, huh?
Tomorrow is another Lambert on the way. Expect the unexpected with Step by Step. Then when Jesse dates a Jinx, a cheese explosion is the least of his worries. Don't miss an all-new On Our Own.
A cold-blooded killer
Yeah, poor Charles. Ryan's coming home.
has found his latest victim.
Soon, Felicia, we'll be together again. It'll really be death do us part.
Ryan returns to General Hospital.